much can I see?
See, nothing.
Well, I need to get a torch. I just need a wee.
Yeah, you go for a wee.
Don't get taken away while I'm gone.
Lila!
What?
It looks like the start. You know when
This
the
looks
start
like
of a horror
Shining.
film. Fuck! Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing r/scary stories on Reddit. Lila's been trying to talk me into this for a while. She tried to make me do it at night, but I refused, so we're doing it in the day. If this gets 5 likes, we'll do it at night. I'm easily persuaded,
Yes.
guys.
We'll do another one. Shall I read you the first one then?
Yeah.
Okay. This one is titled Run. Run. Run.
I don't want to.
And if you can't run, then walk.
I don't
And if
want
you
to.
can't walk, then crawl.
I genuinely don't want to.
But whatever you do not stop. It's only been an hour since everyone on Earth, as far as I could tell, heard those same words. I was already walking through the park when I heard them, and after seeing what happens, I won't be stopping anytime soon. It's been 2 hours now. I've kept walking. I'm tired, but stopping is not an option. Some people try driving, but the act of getting in a car
stop.
requires stopping.
What would you guys do if that happened? The entire world heard a siren saying, run. If I was in a horror film,
Yeah.
I would not, like, you know, I was like, oh yeah, I'd be the final survivor. No,
Yeah.
I'd
You
kill
would just
myself.
You think?
Oh, 100%.
You don't like the fight of it though?
No.
It's like
But I'm scared
No.
of going outside on my own. You think I'm gonna like being attacked by zombies?
Yeah,
Also,
that's what parents
in the
do.
horror film, the parents always sacrifice themselves. I'm not gonna let my parents have that opportunity. You know, the parents are always like, run, Jess, and then they sacrifice themselves. No,
you
fuck
just die.
off. Yeah.
You can go.
I'm like, no, you go. You survive.
Yeah.
You got more of a chance. Also, even like, oh yeah, they just survived the zombie apocalypse. What now? You never see what happens after. There's like 5 people populating the Earth. What's the point?
Yeah, to be fair, if I play hide and seek with the zombies and I won, like they didn't find me, and I was left with 5 people, there's no way I could
Exactly.
live like
It's
that.
always like,
There's
oh,
5 random people.
the main character
All the-
survives, but her boyfriend's dead, her dad's
Yeah.
dead, her mum's dead, her
Yeah,
brother's
why would
dead.
you
What's
wanna
the
live
point? Why would you want to be alive without them?
Yeah. I think as soon as I won the game, then I'd just kill myself. Probably.
We'd have to have it happen.
Yeah.
10
see what
likes,
we'll see what
10
happens.
likes,
We'll
and we'll
find
start a zombie apocalypse.
Yep. Right, let's carry on. Some people try driving, but the act of getting in a car requires stopping, even for the briefest moment.
I think it's a bit unrealistic that you would be able to run that long. Carry on.
Well, you can get in a car and try and drive it, but you
I
can't
have
crash.
many dreams that I drive a car.
Do you?
Does that mean anything? I had a dream I hit my
Probably.
mum with a car once.
Oh my
It's
god.
horrible.
Don't do that in real life. Some dreams come true.
Fuck off.
If you learn to drive and hit Helen,
Yeah.
then you will have a ghost on your back.
I used to only dream of saving my brother's life.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder what that means. Does that mean he's pathetic and needs saving? Or
It means he's a little bitch, yeah.
I'm not saying that he is. If you're watching, you're not. Yeah, you are. Well, I don't know. Anyway. And as those already driving, when they heard the rules soon found out, it's impossible to move indefinitely in a vehicle, especially in a crowded city. Their screams kept me moving.
That's true gas.
Yeah. It's been 4 hours now, and I'm exhausted. With the only thing pushing me forward being the fear of what awaits when I stop. This is so long.
You can go to a different one.
Look how long it is. It's been 4 hours now and I'm exhausted, with the only thing pushing me forward being the fear of what awaits when I stop. And yes, I mean when. Some have just given up, accepting their fate only to immediately regret the decision. Some just couldn't take the screams anymore, and most simply don't see the point of continuing.
Me,
And with it,
me,
yeah, she
vouch.
win it. That's definitely you.
Except I wouldn't even try and run.
No, you just die.
I just drink bleach.
This is not very child friendly. Children watching, don't drink bleach. Unless you're in
Well,
a zombie
don't watch
apocalypse.
this either. There's someone behind me.
It's Richard again. Yeah, Richard was downstairs and he didn't really like the
Can we not talk about
the
Richard,
comfort
please?
of the. He didn't like the comfort of the sofa. He prefers my bed. I sleep with him.
Whoa, I sleep with your mum, to be fair.
Oh well, to each their own. Anyway,
I love horror films.
what's your favourite horror film? Tell them.
The Bye Bye Man and Open House. Guys,
But entertaining.
I just can't handle real life horror. I love fake
No!
horror.
I love real life horror. Not if it happens to me, but if I'm reading like real life situations,
I think
it's so
I'm
entertaining.
just a really paranoid person.
Oh, I am. No, if I read it,
But, like,
all,
I'm-
if I go out, I'm freaked out.
Yeah, see, I forget about it
Well-
immediately. As soon as we leave this, I think
Oh.
it'll be okay.
If I feel someone on my leg, I'm gonna freak out. It's been about 6 hours, and for the first time I saw what happens up close. I was walking aimlessly down an alley, trying to get away from the madness, when I saw a young man no more than 16 crying. It didn't even register at first to me until he made eye contact with me. He had stopped moving. His eyes were bloodshot, and not just whites around his pupils, I mean the entirety of his eyes were crimson red.
Oh.
Black tears streamed down his expressionless face, and then he smiled. A wide, toothy smile that would have screamed of joy If it wasn't followed by animalistic screams that would give the horror fanatic nightmares. I wish I could say witnessing his dying moments was the most horrific thing to happen to me today, but then it hit me. The realisation that I had stopped moving.
Oh, that wasn't that scary.
Wow, what a good ending.
How is that the top one ever?
Yeah.
R slash
Yeah, we don't want fake stuff really.
horror. Nah, fuck.
R slash creepy, but these probably fake. Do R slash true scary.
True scary.
True.
Guys, just now I saw a really scary photo, that's why I screamed.
Oh!
Fuck off! But it's sleep paralysis and you know that's... I'm gonna kill her. Nothing. Nothing, guys.
Not zombies aren't here yet.
When I was about 8 or so, or when I was about 8 or so, or I guess from as far back as I can remember, when it comes to this, I started waking up in the middle of the night for no reason. I'd look around the room, but I could never move any part of my body. I do this. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, got a dart around the room.
That's horrible.
I'd look around the room, but I could never move or any part of my body. That didn't always happen though. Sometimes I could move my arms or my head, but I usually couldn't move at all. Other times I could be looking at myself from another person's POV. I hate this.
So are you still asleep when that happens?
No, you're awake, but you can't move.
You're awake but you can't move.
But you're
how
also
does
kind
that
of sick
work?
because you see things. Shall I tell my sleep paralysis story?
Yeah, how does it work though?
So technically,
If you've had it.
I was laid on my bed.
Yeah.
This isn't my bed, but I was laid on my bed. And then my best friend's dad was standing over my bed with a apple pie in his hands, and he was smiling like cheek to cheek, just smiling at me, and I couldn't move and I couldn't get rid of him or I couldn't scream, and he was just at my bed offering me apple pie.
I would just go, thank you. I'll take it. What do you do in that situation though if you can't move or
You
anything?
literally just stare and then you go back to
But
sleep.
can you like close your eyes?
No, you can't do anything. You're just there. Should I put real life ghost stories? I don't want ghosts though.
No, just do real life horror.
R/no sleep. No sleep is a place for redditors to share their scary experiences. This is perfect.
Ah, yes.
Frank. I'm gonna screenshot Frank. You better include Frank in the video.
Frank, I will.
Writes Reddit user parented space hook. Other houses on our street have strange things going on too. A few homes away from her lived a family. One night, the daughter went to bed with a bad headache. The next day, she was dead. She passed away from an aneurysm. I'm so afraid of having an aneurysm.
I used to call Anya aneurysm because like she bullied
That's
me.
horrible. You don't need to fight fire with fire.
Well, I had to do something. In maths, she like grabbed my pencil case and like chucked it all on the floor. She
She's
just emptied it on the floor. That was Freya.
After her funeral, the family went away to get their minds off the tragedy, and the father asked me uncle, my mum's brother, to check on their pet. My mum and dad, who were dating at the time, went with him.
Oh, scary.
My mother had heard there was a grand piano and she wanted to play it. My dad was studying to be a veterinarian. Veterinarian.
I'll let you try.
Veterinarian.
Why are you going Australian?
Veterinarian. After entering the house, my uncle and my father headed to the basement to see the animals. Why the fuck are they storing animals in their basement?
Oh, good
That's
question.
a bit sus.
That's a bit sus.
Yeah.
Guys, I also have this quite scary cupboard.
Right, now we've got... Lila, now we have https:/www.government.uk report a stalker.
WWE?
The government wants us to report a stalker now.
Well, we don't want that. We're not being stalked, we just want the stories. This is my little scary cupboard. I don't know if you can see. Can I turn the camera?
No.
If I ever came in here, went like this and saw something, I don't even know if you can see in there. It freaks me out
Quora's a
though.
good place to be for stories, isn't it?
Quora? Yeah. Very spooky.
Get in the car and hurry, my mum shouts in a stern tone. I quickly get in, after making sure my younger sister was ready to go as well. As we journey towards my aunt's workplace, I ask my mother, why are we going to see my aunt? No reply. Mum? I hear her mumble. I can barely make...
Why don't you sound that loud like on the video?
Guys, no one was breaking in.
Thank God.
We were just being a bit silly and goofy. What was it, Lila?
It's the blooming wind closing my door.
That was horrible. You know what though, now I'm more scared. I don't really want to do this. At least we're recording it in case we die, I guess.
Well, if anyone comes in, I can bonk them on the head with my hair.
Most horrifying call as a 911 operator.
Ah.
I took a 911 call from a woman who had just woken up. Oh, 911. I'm so stupid. From a woman who had just woken up and she didn't think her baby was breathing. We routed units to her and I was trying to talk to her through CPR. She kept saying, his chest is cold and hard.
Oh, if you're giving CPR, how are they speaking to you? You're not like breathing in their face and they're trying to speak as you're doing it. Yeah?
Yeah.
But how are they trying to speak when they're doing CPR?
CPR. Boop, 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 boop,
Yeah, I know.
boop. Not mouth to mouth.
Yeah, but how you still? If I'm
talking and giving CPR.
No, if I'm having CPR, I'm not speaking to them.
No, the baby's getting given CPR.
I thought the baby was speaking.
No.
It's a baby.
The baby's not speaking.
Oh.
She kept saying his chest is cold and hard.
You
as
crushed-
in
you
the
crushed
baby's...
baby.
Okay. I was fairly certain the baby was gone, but we left it in the EMTs
Gone
to
where?
determine that on site. When responders were close, I told her to go and open her front door and then go back and continue doing CPR until they took over. That's when reality hit her. She started screaming and wailing. As it turned out, I had talked to her 6 months earlier. She was pregnant with twins, and halfway through pregnancy, she miscarried one of them. One was born healthy, and he has 2 months old.
Wait, so... Ah!
One was born healthy, and he was 2 months old when he died of SIDS. I felt so horrible for her. I asked if she could take a few minutes after the call. This is just sad. This isn't a horror.
So is it a ghost baby, though?
I don't know. I
It's
think
not
it's
the baby.
genuinely just a story of a woman that lost her child and then another child.
Well, it's not horror, that is just sad.
Yeah.
That should just be r/sad stories. I'm upset,
I'm a
though.
bit upset. Yeah, I'm sorry. That wasn't what we wanted.
Yeah, if you're watching this, lady, I'm sorry for your losses. Maybe post on the correct subreddit next time.
How many of you think creepypastas are real? Oh, let's talk about it.
I like pasta.
Do you think
No. Well, the creepypastas
But
are...
they do scare me.
Yeah, but creepypastas are literally made up, aren't they? They're fictional. I think they're personally not real, they're just written stories.
Like Momo,
Yeah.
the Twice member. Queen.
This is Momo.
We love Momo. This is Momo, good Momo. This is bad Momo.
We say no
To that Momo.
to that Momo, not this Momo.
And-
We like this Momo. We say yes to this mess. Not
Yeah.
mess.
It's literally there.
It's French from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
The most absolutely devastating story I listened to involves some foolish young woman making a deal with a fee creature. A fee creature.
Fred! Spell check yourself,
All
please.
it asked for was 24 hours of her time, I think. She thought it wanted sex, but what it does is take possession of her bits. Possession of her for bits of time. It is the most dreadfully evil possession story I have ever came across. And also, the most brilliant as the fee... What's a fee? F-E-Y. As the fee narrates for his victim exactly what is happening and why. Find the story if you can. This is Clive Barker levels of insanity. Who the hell is Clive
Fred,
Barker?
that was shit. One part of it was funny because Lila read it wrong. That was terrible.
We don't...
I try not to laugh outdated. Like we put water in your mouth and face each other.
Oh, no.
They are outdated, but I'd like to do one.
Yeah, I don't think I'd laugh though.
I would.
I can hold it in.
Did you know I was watching the What's Good podcast last
Yeah.
night with water in my mouth and I spat it all over my room,
Did you-
everywhere.
Oh no. Is that the brown puddle? Or is this the second time?
What?
I said your puddle was brown because Pepper wanted to jump in muddy puddles. And I said,
Right,
Pepper-
go to r/creepy.
Was that a different time though?
Did you hear that?
No.
Okay.
What? I'm gonna freak out.
God, I just felt copy with a K.
If that is on the edge
Oh, wait,
of
no, I'm
my
spelling Karen
sodding
this
bath,
time.
I'm flushing it down the plug hole.
I've been standing at the edge of the water
long as I can remember.
Never really knowing why. Every step I take, every breath I take, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. Feel the wind in your sails as the sea says behind me, and no one knows how far I'll go. That was really good. Anyway, r/creepypasta.
What about Shiny? Shiny!
r/creepy MPs. I don't want to know about creepy MPs.
You're welcome.
I found love
I don't even know
for me. Darling, just drive right in and follow my lead.
Oh,
Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet.
Oh,
Oh, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. Have you got another one? Is it over?
My heart will go on.
Is it over?
Never Really Over by Katy Perry.
Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over. And if I think it's over, will you become my lover again?
I listened to that yesterday after ages. That was not right, but you did well.
I remixed it. You're welcome, guys.
All of me
Loves all of you. This is a good ending song. Well, guys, I guess it's a good time to do the outro.
It's goodbyes.
Thanks for watching this video. Please make us more popular so that we can get other people to do the work for us.
And buy a selfie stick because we haven't still not got a selfie stick.
True that.
We hope that you're not really freaked out by the little girls and the screaming and the jump scare, but we've got this to let you go.
Heart beat fast, colours and promises. How to be brave. How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. Wait, one step closer. Why is this music?
This is the scariest thing in the video.
In time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
This is like the ending to the child's program.
Bye.
Bye,
See you next
guys.
week.
See you
next
again.
week. You better remember the video
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You went into my skin follicles.
Okay.
I am.
You know how windy it is.
Okay.
How do we make it scary? I have a ghost. Shall I
Fuck
get the
off.
ghost? No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's gonna be so far away that I'm gonna
We
see
need to
it.
be closer, yeah.
Yeah.
But we can't get closer.
Oh, we could hold it. You died. Somehow you always end up on the floor.
Don't grab
Don't I scare you?
Bye, guys. Bad bitches.
Why does it keep going?
Yeah, because I'm stupid.
Oh, it's because you're doing it on the floor, don't you? You mug.